Previously on Abandoned and Forgotten Places. Let's kind of look up there a second. Oh yeah, yep, that's our stopes. Aha, we have a winze, flooded winze. Don't step in that, you're gonna go for a bath. Ooh, we have some copper minerals coming out too, Laura. Take a look at this. Look at the blue. There's our ore buckets. And as I pan up, unreal. Holy cow. Well, Laura, you watch that edge to your right there. You're freaking me out. Well, hey everybody, welcome back. All right, well, I bet you can guess where we are. Well, of course you know where we're at because it's in the darn title, for crying out loud. That's right, we are back at the DeSoto mine. So you're probably wondering, why in the heck did you wait a couple weeks before you headed back out there? Well, Laura and I, we had a strategy, guys, and the strategy was to put out a couple of episodes of the DeSoto, then wait a couple weeks because we knew that if we did, a lot of you guys that have been out here before, or even you locals that live in the area, you would have dropped down into the comments section and gave us a whole bunch of information on this mine, and that is indeed what happened, didn't it, Laura?
Yeah, we got quite a bit of information, just seeing a bunch of different photos and whatnot, but no videos of the upper stopes. We've seen
exactly.
So far.
No videos of the upper big stopes, but we definitely got a lot of photos from you guys, and we learned a little bit of information, such as, real quick, some of you thought that the shaft went down 600 feet. No, it doesn't. This mine has 1,000 feet of workings, okay? And the way that you count feet is from top to bottom. So 0 at the top, then 100, 200, 300, etc. So the big head frame where we found the shaft down below, that's the 600 level. All right. So if you keep going deeper down to 1,000, that means that shaft below the head frame is only 400 feet deep and full of water that we discovered. Now, we've explored all of that down in there except for 2 locations. There was those 2 ladder sets that we didn't go up, okay? Now, we know that everything down below those ladder sets, that's all water, so there's no sense in going down there. But if we were to have climbed up into those ladders, there's a good chance that those ladders were going to lead into these giant stopes that we're going to try to explore today, beginning with this adit right here. So the goal for today is to get into the stopes, try to find where those ladders came up from the 600 into these stopes, and explore everything that we can possibly find that's big stope related.
Yeah.
Isn't that going to be fun?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, this is going to be a really fun day. I hope you enjoy it. So what do you say? Let's get started.
Let's go do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we learned that there's at least 2 adits higher up on the side of the hill, and that's where we're at today. So you couldn't see these when I was doing the drone work back in part 1 of this series, but it is there, it is hiding, and that's where we're at right now. So let's take a look in here. Wow, look at all of the twisting and folding of this geology. What interesting looking geology. It's all that schist is what we're tunneling through here. You can see vein and why they came in through this section. But where does it go? Is this one going to take us over to one of the big stopes? Let's find out. I'm seeing footprints from previous explorers. What's it gonna do? It just comes up here and stops? Yep, indeed. That's it, guys. This one is just a probe. They were probing the mountain. All right, let's turn back around here as we head back towards the exit. I'll tell you a little bit about another thing that I discovered. So today's upper adits of this hill are the ones that were dropped in closer to the turn of the century. So we're talking late 1800s coming in on the 1900s. These are the older workings. The other thing that I learned is that at one time, somebody got the bright boy idea of, something.
It might have gone down there at one point.
You're right.
The old timbers.
That might have been, I see those timbers right
Yeah.
over there. This may have been like a winze or something like that. Mm-hmm. Somebody got the bright boy idea of filling the stope with cyanide, okay, dissolving the minerals and everything else directly from the stope, and then pumping that out to these big concrete cisterns that were sitting outside of the portal, of which you can see today. So if you ever come up here, you're going to see these big concrete cisterns sitting out there. So they thought, hey, they put the camera out here for a second. So they thought, to heck with extracting the ore out of the stope, let's just fill it up with cyanide. And then we'll sit around for a while, we'll let it dissolve all of the minerals, and then we'll pump it out into the cisterns, and then from there, take it down off the mountain for further processing. Boy, I'll bet the EPA would have a field day with that now, wouldn't they?
Yeah, some kind of experimental mining technique, I guess they were hoping to do.
Geez, talk about groundwater infiltration and contamination. Holy cow! So yeah, I don't know what they were, but it was something pretty good, guys. Okay, let's keep on going. So here we have just a beautiful view of the valley below, and we're going to work around the corner here because there's a little road, and I'm pretty sure that that's where this other adit is. Okay, so I'll see you over there. Okay, further on down the hill. Now, you guys who have been out here before, you can look down there in the bottom and see all of those switchback roads. Those will take you to the very, very bottoms of the stope, and we might head over there today. We'll just have to see how we do on time. But we wanted to start exploring the upper part. So, we found another one here. Laura just discovered it. Let's poke down in there, Laura. Go ahead. Let's see if we can find a whole den of rattlesnakes. Wouldn't that be fun?
Winter hibernation.
Yeah. Whole den of hibernating rattlesnakes. You know, that's on my bucket list. I've always wanted to find something like that.
The slabs are just waiting to come down.
Going to be collapsed, or well, it's worth a peek anyways, huh? Let's see what we have here. Boy, that is just some loose material that is, see how it's all slabbing? Wow.
These timbers doing any good? Maybe this one.
I don't think so. Does it go around the corner there?
It does, and it drops.
Oh, it does. Okay. There's an old Coors can. And aha, looky here. Dun dun dun. Oh, very nice. Head out there, Laura. Look at this. This is neat. Okay. Any way down there?
Not on this side. It
all
looks
right.
like you can go over here.
Let's pan around here for a second. First of all, let's look up. See how they're following the strata, guys? See the angle of the dip? About 70 degrees or so. There they popped up and out. That's where all this copper was forming. That's what we got here. This is a copper mine. All right, past Laura, looking down. Okay, head on down there. Let's see where this goes. So much copper that, as we saw, and I think it was part 1, that it was actually bleeding through the rocks and forming chalcanthite against the walls. Now that's a great looking photo right there, Laura. You are Laura the Explorer. Guys, give Laura a round of applause. She's just doing so awesome on the channel. All right, what do we have?
This is the one that I was looking into last time. I was up on that ridge over there. I didn't think there was any way to get into it.
We flew the drone into this one, and we were both commenting on that ledge right over there. Can we get down that ledge? But look here, guys. No need. We found an alternate way in. Let's keep looking around here. All right. Okay. Look at all that material. Now, this is a size and scale moment if there ever was one. You want to head down there, Laura? Take a peek? Or is that going to get too dicey?
It's pretty crumbly.
Pretty crumbly, isn't it? Oh, I think we can do that. Yeah, that don't look too bad at all. A little bit of slip sliding. See, I can use Laura as my my little guinea pig and say, hey, go tell me if it goes anywhere. Now, I am working on a camera setup for Laura. Don't quite have it done yet because it's going to be something special. What do we have down there?
It continues into the...
What do you think?
It might just cave.
Okay, we'll give you a moment. You let us know if we need to follow you.
Some real pretty copper down here up on the walls.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't go anywhere. But there's some pretty impressive blue on the walls down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't go anywhere.
No. Nope.
All right. Well, we know what the blue looks like. If you guys want to see that, go back to part 1 of this series. We found magnificent blue. Okay, so guys, I'm going to set the camera down for a second, give Laura a hand coming up this little bit of scree, and then we're going to go try to find that third adit. We'll see you over there. Okay, Laura's just right down there. We walked over to the edge of that big stope. Let me show you where we just were. Now take a look at the size of this thing. Just a behemoth. And up there on the footwall, you can clearly see the copper vein and those minerals poking out over there. And then as I pan off this direction, that's where we were just standing a moment ago, looking down in that hole right there. Now, as I look at this stope, one of the things that's occurring to me is the process that they used to extract this ore, and what it was called is block caving. Okay, let me explain to you what block caving is. Let me sit over here and I'll tell you about it real quick. So what they do when they get into an ore body, as you all know, they go underneath it, right? Okay, and then they start putting in raises into the underside of the ore body. And those raises in a more modern mine, okay, are called drawbells, all right? And so they create these drawbells, and what that does is it draws the ore out of the stope down through the drawbell and into the working level of the mine where the ore can be recovered via wheeled vehicles, okay? Now, as they slowly work up into the stope collapses under its own weight and fragments under its own weight and slowly drops down into those drawbells and down into those ore passes. And that's what they call block caving, okay? So if you're gonna look that up on Google, check it out and you'll learn more about it. All right, so we're gonna head down there with Laura and go around the corner because she just found it, and that's where we're headed next. I'll see you over there. All right, guys, here we are. Let me turn the cameras around. All right, Laura, what did you find for us today?
Looks like an old adit that's hidden up here in all the schist. There's airflow, and it's.
You got airflow.
I think there's something good in here. I just have a gut feeling about it.
There's no doubt that this is part of the late 1800s, early 1900s workings.
Yeah.
That's what we've got going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the, I don't know if we call it the secret adit, but this is the one that could have some fun in it, guys. So let's get going.
It's pretty well hidden. You have to be right up on it before you can see it.
It is. It's really well hidden. All right.
You want to hand the camera down?
Oh, I think I'll be okay. I think. Yeah, wow, feel all that warm air coming out of there. Holy cow. I'm going to set the camera down there for a moment.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is, there's no doubt. No doubt this is going places.
Those other ones just had stale warm air.
Yeah.
This one, it's still kind of stinky.
All right, come here, camera. Oh, the warm, moist air blowing out of here, plus the sulfury smell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is definitely connecting to our 600 level. Okay, let's look around in here. All right, I think I'll go first on this one. Lots of wind. I like a mine that breathes. Oop. Make it a little brighter in here. There we go. All right. Speaking of breathing, guys, I'll just tell you real quick, and you'll learn more about it when we do our fireside video. I got an upper respiratory thing going on. I gotta need to go see an ear, nose, and throat guy, find out what's going on. But so that's why my breathing is a little bit labored. Don't know if it's allergies or if I indeed picked up something. But if I'm doing a little more huffing and puffing than usual, that's why. Okay, let's keep on going here.
It's like a wind tunnel.
Sure is. It's blowing through here real good. And around the corner we go. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. To a door. To an old air door. Anything written on the back of the door? No. Nope. Any scribblings on the frame of the door? No. And there is it's all round nails, not square nails. This is going to be real interesting to see where this goes. Wow. Well, here's the place where they did a bunch of, put a bunch of boards in place. This was kind of loose through here, just to keep them from falling on their heads. Oh, okay. Oh, I see big stopage down there. Yahoo. All right, what do we have? Oh, we can free climb that. No problem. Heck, somebody even chipped in stairs for us here. Just take me a moment here. There we go.
It's always kind.
Yeah. Oh boy. Look at this. Before I poke the camera at it, guys, let me turn around here. Kind of show you what we were just sliding down. All right. And now for the big reveal. Holy cow. You've just got to be kidding me. Look, she just walks right over there like a billy goat. You be careful now. I know, mother hen. All right, let's look at this big stope. Wow. Holy cow. Let's look down in the bottom of that. That's even bigger than Thunder Ridge. I can barely see the bottom, even with my lighting. Just incredible. Let's look up here. Wow. Now back down again. Back down, we'll look over into that corner there. What do we have down there? Just
keeps going.
Absolutely. I'm not getting anywhere near that edge, I'll tell you what. Well, that is indeed. Let me back the lights off a little bit. This is one of the largest stopes that I've ever seen in my 30 plus years of doing this. This is just massive. All right, I'm gonna go step out over here real quick, past you where you were, without falling into it. Oh, boy. Boy, you slip here, you're done. Your goose is cooked. Oh, that's really unnerving, I gotta tell you guys. Being this close to this black abyss. All right, let's look down there. I'm looking for a body is what I'm actually looking for. I mean, sheesh. So, we know that they were dropping that ore down, and I know exactly where it was coming out, guys. As I stand here and look at this, now as I pan up, take a look at where Laura's going, just to give you a size of this. And it doesn't go anywhere from there, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay. Keeps going that way?
Looks like it. Yeah.
All right. All right, I'll meet up with you over there. Okay, this is pretty sketchy, guys. One slip and I'm dead. Yep. Let's head up to Laura. Laura, too, just remember, it only takes a second to go off that edge. Okay, let's get up here. What do we have? Uh-huh. Oh, good grief. Can I safely get past you?
Yeah.
I gotta show these guys what's going on here. Let's look here. Well, we've got ourselves a nice slippery you make one mistake, you're done right here. But if you were to do it, it goes off that direction, right over there. Let's look. So if you were to slip, you're going to end up right there before you go into the chasm of doom. Oh my gosh, Laura. Okay, guys, we're gonna mull this over. See if we can do this without a rope. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I hope you can see me with that camera. So we talked about it extensively here and looked at the situation. Well, let me just show you. Okay, let's flip the camera around here. Okay, so here's our problem. We have a smooth rock face right here with very few handholds, and if you were to slip, this is where you're going, right down into the abyss. It's completely unforgiving. There's no ledge down there that's going to catch you before you go all the way, and that's what we're looking at. Now, we're talking about ropes too. Where would we tie off? We've got nothing to tie off of in here. Nothing at all. Now, let me show you guys something. Down here, past the big stope, if you look right down there, I'm going to turn my lights off just for a second. Laura, can you turn your headlamp off for a moment? And let's see if we can see it. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on camera, but there's sunlight right down there. All right, let me turn the lights back on. There is sunlight. See, like I was saying, they had to be able to get all of this ore out somewhere. So instead of risking life and limb, what we're going to do is we're going to head back out, and I'm going to show you guys where all of this ore was coming out of the mountain. Okay? I'll see you back outside. Okay, back again. Yeah, we took a little time there, changed out some batteries, drink of water, all that good stuff. Here we are. We're on the level I just showed you from above. Now, what I want to do is I want to flip the camera around and show you this absolutely magnificent view. What do you think of that, Laura? Look at that.
It's impressive. A lot of open desert out there. But Arizona's not just desert, it's mountains too.
That's right. Arizona is mountains, and we got a whole bunch of snow just a few days ago. But it didn't stay around for very long. It only took about a day for it to all melt out. Arizona's like a sponge. Okay, turn it around here. I want to show you where we're going. So, of course, they backfilled it with probably a front end loader to try to keep people out. But right there is where the portal used to be. But we've got a way in, don't we, Laura?
We do.
All right, let's head up there. Let's do it.
Should have done a better job to keep people out.
So this is where all that rock and waste rock and ore and everything came out of that giant stope. The question is, will it go to the stope or will it be totally collapsed? We're going to find out. You know what we need, Laura?
What's that?
What we need is a cartoonist. You know those guys when you go to the fair or down by the beach?
Down by Fisherman's Wharf,
yeah,
like that
you know,
drew
and what they
couple
do,
of pictures of me and my sisters when I was a kid.
Exactly. You give them like, what, $20, and then they draw a cartoon. You can keep going.
You get a big old fat head?
Yeah, they draw.
Fat head cartoons.
Exactly. So what we need is somebody like that to draw a cartoon of you, but instead of Dora the Explorer, we need Laura the Explorer. And then after that, they can draw a picture of my big fat head too. All right, let me set the camera down here, guys, because now it's my turn to squeak through here. That would be pretty funny. Can I get through this with my backpack? Guys, I hate to say it, but the answer is no. So, give me just a second here. Ouch. I'm all tied up. Oh boy, come on now. I'm having a malfunction. There we go.
Wardrobe malfunction up top.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm just gonna. I'm here. Holy cow. Oh boy. Boy, the things I do for my subscribers, I gotta tell you. All right, where am I going here?
Keep backing down, just real loose.
All right, guys. We're almost there. Why in the world did they backfill that? Okay, I'm just gonna leave that backpack here.
Right. Just don't forget it on the way out.
Okay, guys. Whew. Let me get my lights up and running here. There we go. And we'll see what we got. First of all, let's look back this direction. And just as I was saying, they backfilled the portal. There's my backpack. I wish they wouldn't have done that. That's just silly. Just leave it open. All right, look in this direction. Looks like we got a little something going off that way, maybe. And the big portal goes off this direction. Wow. And looking high above, there's our vein with all the blue goodness in it. I can even see drill holes where they were going to start stoping right there, but never did. So, all right, well, you go first. I need some size and scale on this because that hole is absolutely huge. Okay. What do we have here? Wow.
Is that vent pipe?
What a deal.
Bunch of rusted out vent pipe.
Okay. Yep. As suspected. There it is. All collapsed. But you can see the blue. Look at the copper coming through here, guys. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Just beautiful. You see a little hidey hole over there, do you? Look at how small ore is compared to the size of this thing. Crazy. And I work my way up there. Look at the material that's come down. Look, these blocks are absolutely huge. They're the size of a telephone booth. All right, what do we have here?
It doesn't go anywhere.
Doesn't go anywhere.
No way to get past that.
Yeah. Can you imagine how neat this would have been if we could have got into the big stope?
It would have been impressive.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's all come down. There's no way to get past any of this.
All right, well, at least we tried.
Yeah.
I'm going to go take a look at this other smaller hole. I just love all the copper in here. Too cool. But taking into consideration the size of the deposit, it's baby tiny compared to what they're mining today. That's why they wouldn't go back and chase after a deposit like this. Look up here at the skylight. See? Yeah, it's just too small. That's why this one will stay forever abandoned. There's bigger fish to fry, so to speak, right? Okay, let's look up in here. Anything. And the answer is nothing burger. Nope. All right, turning around.
Anything over here?
Nope, nothing over here. It stops right there. Okay, guys, Laura and we are going to poke around here for a little bit. I want to get a closer look at these copper minerals, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, back outside, safe and sound. That little crack right there, that hole, that's where we just came from, and we're back outside on the level again. Well, there we are. We did it. You know, we explored probably
90%, yeah.
97, 98% of this mine. Yeah. Now, I know we didn't go up the ladders inside, okay? And here's what the reason that we're not doing that. Because we know where it goes. We saw the pictures on the internet. There's a little bit of workings up in there. There looks like there's some old pipe, maybe an accumulator.
Yeah.
There's not a whole heck of a lot to explore going up those ladders. You guys aren't going to see much, okay? So we decided not to do that. We decided we're not going to get our feet all muddy today, go all the way back in there, okay? Because if you guys want to see what's up there, all you got to do is type in De Soto mine.
And there's all kinds of pictures.
You'll see the pictures. It's just, it really wasn't worth it. But let me explain to you what they were doing. The miners had to put in ladder access into these big stopes from down at the 600 level. That's why there's 2 locations down there in place, so that they could go up, get into the stopes, and start working. That's all it was just ladder access.
Yeah.
So no big deal. Okay, well, that was pretty cool. You know, this is part 3 of the De Soto series. There's not going to be any more parts because I feel like I've shown it all to you. I really wanted to see that great big stope. You guys down in the comments section said, oh, you guys, you have to go over there. You got to take a look at that. And darn tootin', you were right. That's probably the biggest stope I've ever seen. Even larger than what we found, or what I found at the Thunder Ridge.
Yeah, it's pretty ginormous. It's ginormous.
It's ginormous in there. I wish you guys could have been standing there with me to truly appreciate its size and scale. So the question is, where are we going now, Laura?
It sounds like we might go up the road and check out Crown King, maybe.
I think we're going to do that.
Neither of us have been up there before. So
nope, we haven't. We haven't been to Crown King yet. Yeah. So we're gonna work our way back to Bob, head up the switchbacks, go to Crown King, maybe get some lunch, and we're gonna start doing a little recon in that area, see what we can find for you guys for next Saturday. And with that, that's going to have to be goodbye for now. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming along on another fun explore, and we'll see you all again next Saturday. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.